club. And today I'm going to do another routine. Yay! Grab yourself a mat, put down on a towel, something on the floor. You don't have to use anything. Take your socks off if you've got slippy socks on. I've got nice grippy ones that I like to wear, keep my feet warm. And we'll start. So let's start standing up today. Hopefully you can see me in this house. Honestly, trying to find a place that's big enough to do some filming is tricky, but anyway. So come to your mat. We're going to start just warming through the hips and the knees in a kind of high squat. So you're bending your knees and you're going to take your butt behind you and extend through the crown of your head so your tailbone is coming away from you. You want to push through the heels and rise, and we'll come all the way down again. So you can rest your elbows on your knees. You don't have to come that low. We're just warming up. Come up and down. Come up and down. So we're just moving, keeping those hips, knees moving. I like to inhale as I go up, exhale as I come down. We'll do a few more. And then this time we'll come all the way up. Interlace your fingers, really push your palms away. Take the heels back through, the hips back through the heels. So you're putting the weight through your heels rather than squeezing forward. And then we'll come to the top of the mat. Let's step back into a warrior one position. The front knees bent, the back legs on a slight angle there. Taking the arms out at shoulder height. So all the movement's coming from the hips. We're moving over the top, extending through the crown of the head. Keeping the front knee bent, take the arms out wide, and then straighten the arms and legs. Coming into your warrior one. I'll step back, you can see my fingertips. Coming over the top, extend through the crown of the head. Really push back through the back heel. Try not to grip with your toes. Taking yourself wide and then straighten. So we're going forward, over the top, wide and open. We're coming forward, over the top, wide and then straighten. Let's do two more on that side. So warrior one here, over the top, crown of the head, really push back with the back heel. Taking yourself wide and then extend. Coming to the top of the mat, step back on the other side. Try not to step back onto the same plane so that the hips are facing forward. Try not to grip with your toes. And I like to play some breath with the movement. So we're inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, over the top. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. That's it, do a few more. We're coming to warrior one, over the top, wide, and exhale. Last few. Last one. And then step back through. Come back now into a very long lunge. Take the back knee down. And we're going to take our opposite hand to the front leg and rotate towards the thigh. You can take the arms behind you if that's more comfortable through your shoulder, or take the hand to the hip. Look to the back of the room again if that's comfortable, and if you want to make it more challenging, you hook that back toe. We're going to take that arm over the top, again if it's more challenging, but not if it's not. We're taking the arm behind us. Take the knee to the ground and bring yourself up. So you can do that on the ground, or you can take the foot behind you and bring yourself up if you want to make it more challenging. So we're going to take that down, rotate, extend, and bring yourself up. Come down, tuck the back toe, rotate, and bring yourself up, and come down again. Let's swap to the other side. So yeah, I'm going to come to the back here, other leg comes forward, opposite hand to front leg, try turning round, bring yourself up, come down. So if you want to make it more challenging, tuck the back foot. We're rotating, coming up, come back down, back to the toe. We're rotating, come up, and come down again. Let's take the back heels together and rest into child pose. Take a few breaths here. We take ourselves into a puppy pose. The hands come out in front. Leave the hips up high. Draw your rib cage backwards. Breathe deeply. Coming back up onto hands and knees and into our cat-cow, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale. This will definitely get the joints all moving. Coming to one side now. And onto the side of your mat, taking the leg out wide into our kneeling side plank, lifting the arms up. Try to stack everything in line, and then we'll lift ourselves up and over into gate pose. So coming down onto the mat, taking the arm up. If it hurts the shoulder to have the arm up this high or even over the top, then just leave it behind you, or even place the hand to the hip. That's a bit more comfortable. You can pad your knee out if you prefer. We're going to lift up and come into our gate pose. Breathe here. Take yourself back into that side plank. Into gate pose, back into our side plank. Into gate pose and side plank. Coming now to the other side. Take your other foot out. Your thumb, knee and big toe are in line. Arms extended. So you can always take this arm over the top if you want to make it more challenging. We're going to lift up into gate pose. Take yourself over again. Lifting up into gate pose. Taking yourself over again. Gate pose. Keep breathing as you go. Inhale, exhale. Well done, everybody. Coming down now onto your mat. Cross our legs. Taking the opposite hand to knee, extending and just a gentle twist to one side. Breathe down into the belly. nostril across the legs the opposite way round, taking ourselves round to the other side. That's great. Keep breathing into that belly. Coming back to centre. Today we're going to practice a breath called which is alternate nostril breathing. I hope I said that right. Crap at languages, but hey. Yeah, is alternate nostril breathing. You need 3 fingers, well, a thumb and 2 fingers. This middle finger is just going to rest in between your eyebrows here, just where your kind of sinuses kind of area are. The thumb's going to touch your nose, so it blocks off one side, and you're breathing in through this nostril. You then close off that nostril with the other finger and breathe out through the other nostril. Then you breathe back in, close it off, breathe out, in again, close it off, out, in, out, so we do a few rounds of that. I like to do it, I feel it makes you feel quite bright and vibrant in the head. Might be a bit tricky at this time of year if it's cold where you are, especially if you have a cold, so you might want to blow your nose first. But it can really aid with freeing up the nostrils and freeing up the sinuses. I just like it as a general freshen me up, wake me up kind of thing to do. You can try it at your desk maybe in the afternoon if you want to revitalise and refresh yourself. So that's all for this week. I hope you liked it. It's just a little tasters here and there of yoga. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too difficult. Either like me on Facebook, my yoga club, or subscribe to my channel, my yoga club on YouTube. You can just see lots of little snippets. I don't really want to do more than 15 minutes. I like to move my body. I tell you, if you've got aches and pains, it certainly does things to kind of free up the aches and pains and make you feel a little bit more mobile. Anybody can do this. Some of them are a bit more challenging than others, but I like to think that most people can do this sort of yoga. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye-bye.